It is a pleasure that you are with me again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following: dry nose in dogs, what it means and what to do. Let's start. So what does it mean when a dog's nose looks dry, hot, or chapped? Most of the time, there is a perfectly normal reason why a dog has a dry nose. But sometimes it can be a sign of a health problem. To help you tell the difference, here's everything you need to know about dog noses. 1. Should a dog's nose be wet or dry? A dog's nose is often wet for several reasons. When it comes to smelling, wet noses work best. To further enhance their superior olfactory abilities, dogs also lick their noses after sniffing. This act of licking transfers trapped odors from the nose to its secondary olfactory tool called the Jacobson's organ. This specialized organ is located in the roof of the mouth and allows dogs to taste odors. Additionally, by licking their noses, dogs clean away old odors and keep their noses moist and ready for fresh scents. Wet noses help regulate temperature. Unlike humans, dogs do not perspire or sweat. Instead, they lower your body temperature by evaporating moisture from your tongue, nasal passages, and the lining of your lungs, cooling themselves as air passes over the moist tissue. Canine noses frequently become moist from exposure to wet objects. Dogs closely investigate with their noses, sticking them into things like wet grass, leaves, plants, and puddles. So, moisture from the environment is often transferred to a dog's nose. When dogs drink, they tend to splash water on their noses and lick their lips and noses with freshly moistened tongues. 2. Causes of dry nose in dogs. Although a dog's nose is normally moist, a dry dog's nose is not necessarily abnormal. The actual temperature and humidity of a dog's nose can be affected by many external and internal factors. Think of a dog's nose as a human's lips. We usually don't run to the doctor when we have chapped lips unless we notice something else going on. Therefore, the nose alone is not a good indicator of general health. Some healthy dogs simply have noses that are naturally drier than others, and sick dogs can also have cold, clammy noses. Common reasons a dog may have a hot, dry nose, which are not a cause for concern, include the following. The environment. A dog's living environment and climate have a huge impact on the moisture in their nose, or lack thereof. A tan. Too much sun exposure can leave a dog's nose dry and crusty. Dogs with pale or pink noses and thinner coats are the most susceptible. The exercise. As we discussed, a dog's nose helps regulate its temperature. When they have been exercising, the nose may feel warmer as they are using it as a means of cooling down. Is asleep. Dogs love to nap in warm places, which can raise their internal body temperature and make their noses feel hot. Age. Aging is another cause of a dry, crusty nose. The race. Certain breeds, particularly brachycephalic or short-nosed breeds, are predisposed to dry, crusty, or cracked noses. Although less common, dry noses in dogs can also be the symptom of certain medical conditions, such as the following. The allergies. Hyperkeratosis. Canine nasal hyperkeratosis is a condition caused by an overgrowth of skin cells, called keratin, on the surface of a dog's nose. This buildup of extra tissue leaves the nose particularly crusty, dry, and cracked. Autoimmune diseases. 3. Other symptoms of a dog's dry nose, and what you should pay attention to. Most of the time, a dry or hot nose is temporary and will resolve itself within a few hours. If he's acting completely normal, wait a while to see if his nose gets wet and cool again before calling the vet. But you should see a vet right away if dry nose is accompanied by other changes such as sores in or pus in or around the nose, nasal discharge from one or both nostrils, bleeding from one or both nostrils, lumps or bumps around the muzzle or nose, scratches or paws at face, discolored or dry gums, vomiting and or diarrhea, cough and or sneeze, lethargy or restlessness, loss of appetite or anorexia. As a general rule, if you notice changes in the appearance of your dog's nose that last more than a few days, or if the dry nose is combined with any other signs or symptoms, you should always err on the side of caution and seek veterinary care. Develop your dog's hidden intelligence to eliminate misbehavior and create the well-behaved, obedient pet of your dreams. Hit the instant access button below now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. Thanks.